We are doing a sewer scope today here in South Jordan. We're at 1345 Shelbrooke Ln. And we have the camera pushed out 125 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. And today is June 3rd, 2025. So this first connection point is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection there. You'll notice a little running water. Running water is just fine. What we don't want to see is standing water. I run water to help push the camera out. And so if it's flowing along, that's fine. But what we want to avoid are low spots. Like right here, 110 feet out, we're starting to go underwater where it's holding water. This indicates that you have improper grade. Going on 10 feet and then you come out of it. And so that is a belly. I didn't see any sort of a blockage at the other end of it. I think that is purely a low spot. And so the issue is that waste could collect or grease could settle and create a sticky spot. And if enough waste collects, you can get a blockage where it starts to back up towards the house. Alright, we're starting to go underwater again, 94 feet. Not incredibly deep and not very long. So that one's pretty subtle. The one that's 10 feet long, it was enough that it was covering my camera head, which is not great. But 10 feet, that's minor to moderate. It's far from the worst that I've seen. I didn't see a lot of waste stuck in a line. Sometimes I'll hit a belly and it's called a soft blockage where you have toilet paper built up and it's the beginning of a backup. This one didn't have that, which is a good sign. Starting to transition to ABS, and so this is where it goes under the house, under the basement slab. The only way to fix bad grade is to dig it up and do a repair. Luckily this one's outside, which, not that I'm suggesting jumping to digging it today, but if it did need to be dug, in a lot of ways it's easier to do it outside versus under the basement slab in the finished space. This looks good under the house. ABS, which one downside with ABS is that the glued joints are more likely to leak. I found one kind of behind a piece of framing. I have a photo of it in the report, but I found at least one joint that was very corroded. It looks like it's leaked already, and so I'd recommend having that spot repaired. Even in the mechanical room, the ABS stack has a lot of stains on it, and it looks like it's leaked at some point, and so something to be aware of. A lot of those spots you can see and you can repair, but many of them are going to be covered and concealed behind drywall, and that makes it a lot harder to know about or get to. I'm going to end this recording now.